Oh yeah. Real nigga.
Extra.
Wayne Virgin. You don't want to shot too?
To Tesco's, Uno on my Tesco, acidic as an escort. Taste buds tingly when we be on the menu, and you know that them hands go up when we all in the venue. Hey, you the golden boy, my element be too strong, and I ain't dropped a single point since I put on my boost, boy. Truth, Roy is really this. My Mac is raw as rolls of fish. I lick a bitch face and tell her straight up, grab a hold of this. Don't throw ahead of you, same building better view. I cannot begin to can with this shit I got scheduled.
Okay, so basically what's gonna happen now with the parade, yeah, we're here to listen to Linxstar's EP song Singing My Bomb, and then you guys are gonna have a question and answer session. What does the song mean? Whatever question you have about the songs, it's gonna come and explain a couple of things, but yeah, we'll have our phones out. We can take our phones out. We're going to install the songs with phones on and then personally headset will give you guys headsets, and then afterwards we'll take the phones and remove the songs again. Disclosure, yes, this is gonna happen. That's nice.
Oh my God! What's going on? What's going on?
Give it to my.
What are you doing?
Give it to my something.
And then
Yeah.
what's up? Yo, what's going on? Yo, that's your mouth.
How are you?
Yeah. Jesus. Is it? Now I'm gonna hug you like you.
How are you
What's
doing?
going on? What's going on? Yo, what's your best? Outside. You guys are also chilling in. Check this out. So I don't know if everybody told you what's going on. I know for sure you don't know what the hell's going on. So I've got an EP. It drops on the 1st of March. That's Thursday. It's called Sam. So you guys are the chosen few who are going to listen to the EP for the very first time. Nobody has heard it. Not even the squad have heard the whole EP. But yeah, I want to share it with you guys. I want you guys to zone out, to listen and figure out what songs do you like, what are you vibing with, all of that stuff. I just want to say that this is like a very, very personal project for me. The entire EP is like really based on like my childhood, like my family and what's going on with me now, girls and stuff. Start in whatever order. You don't have to listen from track 1 to track 6. There's 6 songs. You can choose where you start and hear what you're gonna do. The crew will go around, will film like you guys as you're listening, here and there, your reactions. And then afterwards we'll just do a little interview session where we ask you what songs you liked or what you liked about the EP. Yeah. Does everybody have a phone with them? Everybody got a phone? If you ain't got a phone, it's cool. That's why we're here. We have this place so we can give you guys phones. If you haven't got a phone, we're going to get a phone. We're going to load the EP on the phone for you. And then we're going to get jamming. Right? So as soon as I load it for you, feel free to grab a pair of headphones and you can start jamming. Alright, so I'm going to start from this way going over. Alright? Where's that? This quiet. The EP has only been on this laptop. Nowhere else. This is where it sits. That's where the EP sits.
Catch up with your TDU. You cannot beat me. Keep your eyes on me, best not sleep cause I won't need to. The needful is probably catered to your girl's needs, bro. I got her on the knees and I don't really think we need you. Shrimp, sushi, lobster, parmesan and pasta. I'm ravaging that pussy like I was a real imposter. Don't get mad at me though, you know how the game goes.
Albums or whatever. Folders, I need folders. If I can go to folders, I'll be good. You can't. So I can just go to folders. a chance to listen to all the songs? Yeah, okay, so feel free to ask me whatever questions. If you want to ask me about a specific song, you can ask me about who's producing, who's featured, everything like that. You guys can ask me now. I'm just going to take some questions and talk about the whole thing. See what's up. Yeah, what's up?
Who's Alicia?
What's up?
Who is Alicia?
Who's Alicia?
Answer the question.
Oh, Alicia is, she's a new artist we just found, bro. We're trying to work to getting her on the IBW label, see what's up. But she's a new artist, new in the market, hasn't done any songs in the BW anyway. This was actually good. Anybody else got some questions? Go for it. Let's be audible.
Why did you choose to do the style that you did on the EP? Like moving away from your comfort zone, like the Kwaito type style that you, and not doing trap because it is the shade.
That's two questions. Why did I choose to not do Kwaito, and why did I choose to move from, or why did I not do trap? Okay. Well, comfort zone is a tricky term. I think this EP is personal. So I don't think the reasons why I love music or why I love hip hop are Kwaito or because of trap. I was basically just trying to write and express everything that I'm about right now, or I was, or what I grew up on. So it was easy for me to just write songs which sound like the way they sound right now. It was easier. The Kwaito sound, I think it was Kiart and Amoana, party or whatever, but like this wasn't what I was trying to do with this EP. And then obviously trap, I mean, I could trap. If you want me to trap, I could trap, but I could probably kill some of the best at trap. But I don't need to do that. I don't think I need to trap. And there's nothing wrong with trap. Those who trap, they trap well. Shout out to them, but I'm not a trapper. I'm not a trap artist. And I don't think that songs about me would be represented well as a trap song. Outstanding each other. You think every song got better as it came
song got its own hype. You had to go and face it.
Anybody else want to ask something? You guys are still zoning. I feel like you guys, the songs are still playing in your head. Anybody else want to ask anything? Yeah.
What inspired the Simayan?
What inspired the Simayan?
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent right now in the game. There's a lot of artists who are doing that thing right now in the game. Some old, some new. Then there's some guys who are in the game who probably don't have talent or who aren't as dope. But I think when I wrote the song, I wasn't even coming from like a bad place. I was just saying, you know what? It doesn't matter who you are out there. You can be an old guy, young guy. To me right now, the way I'm coming, what I'm coming with, Mushimanya. So Mushimanya Banaba was just like me saying, whatever it is you think you're doing right now, you might be doing it right. But to me, you're playing. You're playing. Yeah. Good question. Anybody else in the question? You got time?
Yeah, man, that's my nigga over there.
You got time, man. You got a question? You like the song, Machine?
Very much.
What do you like about Machine?
I like the rapping.
Tell you guys a secret actually. Machine is going to be the first single. It's going to drop same day as the EP, I think. We won't drop it as a single. We'll see. It's probably going to be the first single from the EP.
I just want to know more about when I meet it's a good track. I want to know more about the background. What inspired it?
What inspired the song?
Yeah.
When I moved. So when I was younger, when I was a kid, my family, we used to move around a lot. Like we lived in like 3 different cribs, quickly going alone. And then I went to like 5 different primary schools when I was a kid. So we really moved around from town to town, city to city. So that song was just telling a story of that period of time in my life, what I was going through as a kid, friendships, the relationship with my family, and how that affected me, how the moving around a lot affected me. So it's one of my favorite songs. I think every song on here has some sort of sentiment. So, but that one in particular, I think it's one of the last songs we did. It's the 3rd last song we did, and it was very difficult for me to write about the things I wrote from that song in particular because I felt like they were really, really personal, and I didn't really speak about them before. So I wasn't sure how to speak about them. So it's tough.
Another one. What's your personal favorite song from me?
Jesus. There's Sam the intro. There's I Lied. There's No Good. There's Cold Glass One Patron. There's When I Moved. Okay, so from these songs, let me see. I don't know. I think I like different songs for different reasons. So, for instance, I Lied is the story of me and some girls I liked, who I thought I liked. But it's a deeper meaning than that. I Lied is actually not about girls at all. It's about hip hop. It's about the different types of hip hop I like. Bashimagana, as you know, is me flexing, like, fuck you, man. But I think it's probably between the intro, When I Move, and Cold Glass. Cold Glass One Patron.
I like it. Is it a true story or you're just like playing with us?
True story. Every song on this EP, I can say that everything.
Nice.
Man, this is really dope.
How you liking it so far, bro?
It's really dope, man. Like, I like the fact that you gave us something different. Like, I expected the quite type shit you always do. Like, you know, when you gave us something different, this is really dope, man.
Is it dope?
There's that thing about it that makes me know and copy it when it's out.
Yeah, man, it drops March 1st. Don't worry, Thursdays drop.
You know, that thing, you know, like this emotional, like the content in it. Like, I like everything about it, man.
Get back
And
to
the
this
production, man. Who's on the production?
A whole bunch of people. I'll tell you guys this now. I'll tell you guys this now.
You guys,
It's a dope. I like each and every single song I've heard here.
For real.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. I can't get enough of this.
For real.
This is too much. Something with the lake, I know some mumble shit. Real stuff.
Real rap, no mumble.
Dope.
Yo, no good.
No good for me. Dope.
I like the song
When I Move.
That's awesome.
It's an awesome song.
Yeah. I have a lot to say actually. I really like the EP. I think I'm in love with Sam. Whoever Sam is, I'm in love with Sam. When I Move, You Move. Okay, maybe my track list, the way my tracks were set up, maybe shuffled. So that threw me off a bit because I listened to CGWP before and No Good, which were very grimy, gully tracks. Basimanyana and No Good basically had a baby and gave birth to CGWP. It's a very catchy track, very like driving down and just bumping your head. Okay, why I say I love Sam. The vocals, the instrumentals. And if that's the first track, it's like the birth of Linky as a person and as an artist. It gives direction of the project. It goes hand in hand with where I think music is going right now, generally. As cliche as this may sound, if I were
were to put that track to a movie, I would put it on Black Panther because I do think the Black Panther track list made absolutely no sense. I lied. It reminded me of the instrumentals reminded me of Love of My Life, Erykah Badu. Something about it, something there. But I really enjoyed it. And yeah. Good stuff.
No doubt.
Alright, I'll take you out. See you on the 1st. Cheers, guys.